And so we begin. We begin with the beginning. And in the beginning, God spoke. And when he spoke, everything changed. Out of nothing came light. Out of silence came life. Out of darkness came order. Here's what you need to know. That God has spoken. The one who has called the stars into being is the same word that became flesh and walked among us. Jesus himself is the living word of God. And just as God spoke in creation and brought it into existence, he is still speaking life into dark places, dead places today. Those places in your heart, maybe in your own family, in your world. The God of creation is not silent. God has spoken, and he is not silent. His word is alive, and yes, it is powerful. Genesis 1 begins with such a powerful sentence, one of the most powerful sentences ever written. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God spoke, and light pierced the darkness. He spoke again, and the seas rolled back. The mountains rolled. The sky stretched wide, and the earth began to teem with life. Every word he spoke carried power, creative power, his power. Every word gave shape to something that had never even existed before. But here's what I want you to see. This story is not only what happened at the beginning, it's about what God is doing right now. The Apostle John in the New Testament tells us that Jesus is the Word of God, the Word made flesh. Now think about that. The same Word that said, "Let there be light" in the beginning, on day one, is the Word who stepped into human history, Jesus, the living Word, who is the light of the world. When the Apostle Paul wrote to the Corinthians, he said it this way, God who said, "Let light shine out of darkness," has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. Now, you see the connection, right? Creation wasn't only a one-time event, it was a big event. But it's also a picture, a pattern of how God continues to work. He speaks light into darkness. He brings order out of chaos. He creates life where there is only emptiness. That's exactly what Jesus, the living Word, does when you give your life to follow him. You were once in darkness, but now you're living in the light. You were once spiritually dead, but now you are alive forever. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is the same voice that is speaking to you today, saying, "Let there be salvation. Let there be healing. Let there be hope. Let there be love. Let there be new life." Yes, Christ the Creator hasn't stopped creating. He's always at work, and he's working in your life. I'm Pastor Jack Graham, and this is Pray.com's Bible in a Year.